Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a quick video for a good friend of mine, Jenny, who asked me to do something a bit more specific in facial massage, in particular concentrating on this bit here. I've got them, the figure of 11 thing going on from years of scowling at people. Oops. So I'm just going to go through a really quick routine that you can do to zhuzh up your skincare routine. You can sit and do it in front of the TV, well, preferably with a mirror in front of you so you can see what you're doing, because you deserve to have 5 or 10 minutes to yourself to relieve stress and tension in your head, which is also very good for. So I am going to clip back my hair with a big spoony hair clip like that. I don't know where I nicked that from, but it's a really good one, isn't it? And I'm going to use, this is a Neal's Yard one. It's a wild rose facial oil. That's the one I've got close to hand. I've got Hermana in my studio, but I've got this one at home. I must admit, I do like mixing this one up with a Rose and Mallow moisturiser, also by Neal's Yard. It's a bit marvellous. Anyway, so I've just put about 2 or 3 drops in my hand and apply all over. I'm going out tonight, and this will be a really nice thing to do very quickly before I put on a wee bit of makeup to go out. So just evenly spread that over the face. Something that I learned from Jonathan Van Ness just from watching lots of Queer Eye episodes is, you know, sometimes you see people doing their skincare and they go like this first and then they put it on their face, and they've put most of the product through their hands and there's hardly anything left to put on the face, and then they have to use more. So you probably saw me stopping myself there. I was kind of like, oh, wait a minute. No, just apply. Get it straight on there. So that feels really nice. And I always prefer having my skin with a wee bit of a glow, which is why I'm not afraid to mix in facial oils to my moisturisers, to my foundation, if I do wear one, because I like things to look a little bit dewy. So what we're going to do first of all is just use our hands like this and just sweep them all over your face. Like this. So hit stop or hit pause and go and get yourself a nice big thick gloopy moisturiser. You can get into here as well, why not? So, and now what we're going to do, we're just going to get really specific on that point there. So, in Chinese medicine, I'm going to give you a couple of interesting facts about facial lines. Number 1, these bits here, if you have either a single line or a figure of 11s, in Chinese medicine with regards to like facial lines on the face, it's actually, that bit's called the falling sword, and it is to do with unresolved issues. So that's you worried if you've got an unresolved issue. And they call it a falling sword because if it's not resolved, the sword will fall down and hit you in the foot. Ooh. So that's one. The other one is these if you do have lines that are here, believe me, this is fixable kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's not a cure, but there are things that you can do to cheer your face up. But lines from here to here, would you believe, are a big signal of disappointment, or having to smile when you really don't want to. You know, if somebody says to you, oh, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. And inside you're going, I'm really not. That's a sign of that there. So I'll show you a funky trick for that one too, that looks like you're making shapes out of your face, but it's good fun. Anyway, let's get really specific on the forehead. So fingertips just like this, and just smoothing up the way. And I'm going to try and slow that down a bit because you can see I can be a little bit too fast. So slow that down. Marvellous. And then with the whole of your hand, I'll turn around to the side. Just go 9 times one way. Oh, I'm going to fall asleep. And then 9 times the other. Oh, feels nice. Brilliant. And then just take your thumbs and go up your forehead like this, or maybe it might be easier with your forefingers, your index fingers rather, up here. And go like this way. Oh, that feels good. It's kind of, you can see how that's lifting up the brow and the eyelids there as well. So really lovely. And then go this way as well. Or you can take the whole of your hand and that feels good. Ding dong, what's not to like? Okay, so this part here, one finger one way, one finger the other. And then just you can see if I do it from the side, you can see there's a big difference between pulling the skin and actually getting deeper down into the muscles. So this is just dragging the skin, and this is really, whoa, look at that. Getting into those muscles. Ooh. You kind of breathe into it and then just like think to yourself, right, what am I letting go of as I do this? It sounds a bit woo-woo, but it works. So there we are. As I say, it's not a cure, but it is going to make it feel so much better. It will improve the appearance the more that you do it. But don't do anything that's going to bruise your skin or make it look red raw. Not so good, okay? And then we're going to swap our fingers round and go the other way. Or I can't remember if I was that way before, and now I'll go this way. Whoa. Like that. And now what we're going to do is we'll take our thumbs and we're just going to come inside the eyes here and then just push very, very gently, push up against your eyebrow and right round. Lovely. And then you can see what I'm doing, up against the eyebrow and right round. And just feel round that eye socket. And it's just slackening all that off. So you can see that's giving my skin a little bit of a rosy glow doing this. You never want to be rough with your eyelids or rough with this area. So let's come round again like that. I'm going to fall asleep doing this. Oh my word. Oh, that feels good. Facial massage is fantastic. The same way that people love getting their shoulders rubbed and the tension that it can relieve in your neck and shoulders from having that done. It's the same with the face, yeah? Let's move on to this point here now. How do I do this? Pinch along the jaw to start with to warm up the area. And obviously you've got your lymph nodes under here as well. So it's really, really good for that too. If you're not wearing a blouse like I am, because I'm getting ready to go out, you can come round and then come down the sides of your windpipe slowly. Come out like this. And come down the side of your windpipe. Whoa, that's really good for relieving tension in the neck as well. Slackening off those muscles there. And then here, all you want to do is that. I've kind of got my elbows out to the side, so it's a bit of a goofy look, but just because I want that upward motion to happen, or you can just do it one hand at a time. That making sense? Slackening off your buccinators will have you know. Oh, that feels good. I could do this for a lot longer. Just up, up, up. And you can feel the zygoid bone under there. You can kind of sweep up like that. And another goofy one you can do is literally squeeze your lips together. How's that? Pinching along. Just do all these little moves, like pinch things, pinch stuff, sweeping movements, anything that does this, amazing. This is a really nice one. You just go like this. Keep those fingers sweeping along, and then with the thumb, you're just kind of like pinch, pinch, pinch. That was me just having a look to see how long I'd taken to do this, because I wanted to try and keep the video under 10 minutes so that you don't go, oh, next. How was that? Other stuff that you could do is, if you've got one of these bad boys, ta-da, you can, it's really nice and cool as well. You can sweep this actually along your brow bone, which is just delightful, using that bit there. And just get your eyebrow in there, but like that. Really cooling and good for depuffing as well. I better look 10 years younger after this. And then this bit here, just so gua sha means scraping sand. So just light flicking kind of movements like that. And up and down as well. You don't have to do it quickly, but I just like to use lighter movements. I don't like getting stuck in because it just feels counterintuitive. Just kind of wakes all this up. But this is a favourite. Oh, that's nice. And then you can come under the eye socket as well with this bad boy. Whoa. Do the other one as well. It's just nice to take a few minutes. So that's just over 10 minutes now. See that? Just over 10 minutes, a couple of times a week. Marvellous. And of course you can use that bit. So these are great. You don't have to spend like 40, 50 quid on it. You can get them in Superdrug, H&M even sell them. I mean, I'm not sure where they're sourcing them from, but how is that for you? I feel good. That's used up my skin before I do some makeup and go on a night out. I hope you enjoyed that. So just to recap, going like this is a good idea, and then swapping your hands over like that, and then your thumbs underneath and just going right around the eye socket like that, under the eyebrows, and you'll know how much pressure you enjoy yourself. That's enough for me. How's that? My bits here, I have been working on them. They haven't completely disappeared, but they do look a lot less noticeable. I hope you enjoyed the video. Do give me some feedback. It's always welcome. And thanks for watching. Bye.